If you feel like you're getting poorer, I'm not surprised. Let's get into it. The SMH reported yesterday that Australian real wage growth has been amongst the very worst in the OECD. The latest employment outlook from the OECD found that real wages in Australia remained 4.8% below pre-pandemic levels. Australia was one of only 16 member countries whose real incomes have gone backwards since the start of 2019. When adjusted for inflation, Australia's real wages are currently tracking 7.1% below their June 2020 peak and are now tracking at 2010 levels. This means that 14 years of real wage gains have been lost. The collapse goes beyond real wages, however. Australians have also experienced one of the world's biggest declines in real per capita household disposable income. Australian real per capita household disposable income fell by 6% in 2023. And Australia is one of the only countries where household incomes have fallen since 2019. The March quarter national accounts from the Australian Bureau of Statistics showed that annual real per capita household disposable incomes collapsed by 7.6% from their June 2020 peak and are now tracking at early 2018 levels. So why have Australian household disposable incomes fallen? Well, there's three principal reasons. First of all, Australia's nominal wage growth has lagged behind other developed nations. Because most of Australia's mortgages are variable rate mortgages, Australians have experienced a sharper increase in their average mortgage rates and their mortgage repayments than most other comparable nations. And finally, Australians are spending a far larger percentage of their income on personal income taxes. Unfortunately, the situation isn't projected to improve much. The May federal budget projected that Australian real wages would only recover to December 2014 levels by mid-2028. If this forecast comes to fruition, Australians will have lost around 14 years of progress in their living standards. In fact, Australian real wages in mid-2028 are expected to be 4.3% below their June 2020 peak. This means it could take around a decade for Australian real wages to recover back to what they were. Anyway, thanks for watching. Just thought I'd give a quick rundown on why you might be feeling a lot poorer and why you have a lot less disposable income now today than you had at the start of the pandemic.